Cold, the most recent FNCS champion, has just revealed his new Fortnite settings and gave us a look at his updated setup and keyboard settings. Starting off with the setup, we got a behind the scenes look at it in action, where you can see he's using the SteelSeries Apex Pro Mini, one of the most popular keyboards amongst pros, mainly because of two key features. The first one is adjustable actuation points, which allows you to fine tune exactly how fast each key registers, and number two is rapid trigger, which resets a key the second you let go. In regards to Cold's keyboard settings, he did actually show these. He now uses 0.1 mm on the actuation point, and he still, like always, does not use the rapid trigger feature. For his mouse, you can see that he's rocking the Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2, which is still one of the most picked mice amongst top pros. His mouse pad is a massive custom ink gaming pad, which as you can see gives him a lot of space. However, when it does come to the design, I'm not sure on which graphic he is using, but regardless, it does look great. For audio, he's using the Logitech Pro X wireless gaming headset, but I can't tell if it's the first generation or the second generation. Either way, it's still a solid pick. At his home setup, he's rocking the BenQ Zowie XL2546K, which is another popular pro player pick, as it is known for its Diac Plus technology that helps reduce motion blur in fast fights. And for his gaming desk, I believe he is using this IKEA one on screen. Moving on to his Fortnite settings, Cold is using full screen, as it does give you the lowest input delay. He also plays on 1920 by 1080 native res with a 240 FPS limit. This is the exact configuration they use at all LAN events. Even at the recent Pro-Am, the Alienware monitors were locked at 1920 by 1080 res and a 240 FPS limit. For his rendering mode, that is on performance, as it gives the best FPS, which is literally why every pro is using it. Brightness is at 150%, which helps him see better in the storm. It's also the exact same one Peterbot and Bolt are using. His colorblind is currently on Tritanope strength number 4, which makes the colors look more vibrant and can help with visibility overall. Inside his game settings, he has the simple edit turned off, since it automates editing and Cold prefers having full control like a lot of other pros do as well. Disable pre-edit option is turned on, as it's a great setting to avoid placing accidental pre-edits, and auto confirm edits is set to none, so all of his edits that he does make are manual. This part does always surprise people, but yeah, I can definitely confirm that Cold is not using auto confirm edits. Oh, by the way, while we are on the topic, you can find Cold's full settings profile over at gamesettings.com, where literally everything and more is showcased. For his sensitivity, Cold is still using 6.4% on the X and Y, which is the exact same as Peterbot's config. However, when it comes to his targeting and scope sense, those have changed to 34.9% on both. For his mouse settings, he is using 800 DPI with a 1000 Hz pollen rate, and while his mouse can literally do up to 8000 Hz, Cold chooses to stick at just 1000 Hz, since if you didn't know, 8K has been known to cause FPS drops and stutters for a lot of players, so you'll find pros like Cold and Peterbot sticking to just 1000 Hz for that stability. As for his movement settings, which are just below, these haven't really changed. He is still using 70, 90 and 135. However, I will mention that he did briefly turn off custom diagonals, but from what I know, this was just a test and he did return to using the custom diagonals. For Cold keybinds, his wall is on mouse button 5, floor is on Q, stairs is on mouse 4, roof is on X, trap is on G, and build and edit is on F/mouse wheel down. For the loadout, he's got harvesting tool on tab, weapon slot 4 on Z, use key on E/mouse wheel up, crouch, left control, sprint, left shift, and I believe his inventory is on T. Next up, we've got his PC specs, and to handle high FPS while gaming, Cold is running the i9 4900KS, the RTX 4090 GPU, and 32GB of DDR5 RAM, which all in all, these specifications for his PC are more than enough to hold 240 FPS in competitive play. Moving on on finally, we've got his Nvidia settings. Now to showcase these, we've got to go to his old PC, as on there he did show them, but one thing he did not show was his digital vibrance, which is set at 60%, and here's proof of it from his stream commands. Oh, and by the way, if you do want to understand what all of these Nvidia settings actually do, I did make a tutorial that goes in depth on each setting, so I'll leave that in the description as well. Moving on, finally, I do want to showcase some optimizations to help you boost your FPS. Starting off with the best Windows settings. The first one is to press the Windows key and R, then type in System Properties Performance.exe, and this will open up the Visual Effects tab. If you click on Adjust for Best Performance, you'll notice it unchecks all the settings, but what we need to do is tick these 5 essential ones, which I'm doing on screen right now to get the basic functionality from Windows. It's just more stripped down without all the fancy animations and stuff like that. From there, we're going to type in services, and basically what we're going to do in here is disable some of the services to lower our overall processes in Windows. It'll basically be stuff that has no sort of use whatsoever and you will rarely use, like the wallet service right here. Now if you do actually use this, you obviously don't want to do it, but if you literally just right click on it, go into its properties, then head into the startup type and disable it, that's literally all you need to do to disable a process/service. There's plenty of other ones you can do it to as well, like the Windows Insider service. Just go into the properties and then disable it like so. Oh, if you go into gaming too, specifically under the game bar, you want to ensure that that is turned off, as it can give you micro stutters. As well, in the search, if you type in power plan, click edit power plan, then change advanced settings, you'll notice by default it's on a normal power plan. Instead, you want to change that to high performance, which as you can imagine will make it perform at a higher level. After, I recommend disabling unused background applications by heading into your settings, then into apps, and underneath installed apps, you've got all of your different installed apps, and if you want to find out if any of them are running in the background, you literally just click on those 3 dots on the right hand side, go into advanced options, and under where it says background apps permissions, you can actually click on it and select never if you want to stop it from running in the background. And the last thing I've seen a lot of the pros do is head into their accessibility settings. They then go into visual effects, and under where it says transparency effects, they'll actually disable this setting, which does actually make Windows look a lot cleaner and it will help with performance. In addition to that, you can also go under and disable the animation effects, which you can imagine can also boost your FPS slightly, and then under the audio or accessibility/captions, you can turn those off too. That's all for Cold's updated Fortnite settings. If the video did help out, please drop a like, subscribe, and check out any of my other videos before you do go.